Good day. It's May 15th, 2020. I'm Michael Badaway, and welcome to another edition of Michael Badaway Live. After suffering some technical difficulties over the last couple of weeks, I hope that things are back on track. I'm going to get you started with some worldwide numbers here, keep you updated with what's going on in our world. So let's get started with planet Earth. Of all of us human beings, so far, 4.5 million people have been infected with the virus. Of those 4.5 million people, 305,000 have passed away. The United States still in the lead by a good margin. They've got 1.5 million infected out of the States, representing, a good third of the entire world cases. That's 33% of the world's cases right in one country. So leading the pack by a long shot. You've got 87,000 people having passed away in the United States, representing a 6% death rate. So actually, if you live in the United States, it's a little bit better than the world average. You've got a 1% less chance of dying of COVID-19. Spain is in second, 274,000 people, 27,000 deaths. Russia's in third place now with 260,000 people infected. Only 2,418 deaths in Russia. Russia seems to be on top of this one. What do they know that we don't know? The UK, 236,000, cases and 33,000 dead. That's a 12% death rate in the UK, which is quite high, I might add. United States used to have a 14% death rate. They've gotten that down quite a bit, so they've done quite well, actually. Canada still in 14th place. We have 73,000 people infected with the virus here in Canada. Of those 73,000, 5,499 have passed away, or 7.5% of us. So just hovering above the world average there. And I guess we have flattened the curve a little bit here in Canada as people are going back to work and whatnot. Some people agree with it. Other people disagree with it. I don't know what I think. I'm kind of bored, so in a way, I agree with it. Maybe we're being a little bit premature. Maybe the tap of money is running out, and that's why there's no choice in the matter. Nevertheless, who knows? Just rounding out the rest of the world here, the center of the globe, Egypt, 43rd. On the list in terms of infection rate. If you are in Egypt, there's 11,000 people infected in Egypt. Only 592 people, not only, but 592 people have passed away. Egypt has a 5% death rate, 2% lower than the world average, actually 2% lower than the Canadian average. And Australia is still the world leader in terms of not dying of this virus. If you're going to get this virus, you want to get it in Australia. Only 7,000 people got it so far. Still under 100 deaths in all of Australia, 98 deaths. They're sitting at a 1% death rate, 1.4% if we want to be precise here. So again, stay safe. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? There's so much happening around the world that's not virus related. For example, this could be taken one way or another. It's International Conscientious Objection Day, or Objectors Day. So if you have anything you want to conscientiously object to, apparently today's your day. Whatever that may be. Parks are reopening, so I approve of that. I'm giving my thumbs up. Parks are reopening. You've got my stamp of approval. I think that you just have to kind of like limit yourself. Don't get too foolish, People are dying in terms of let's be honest with each other. For all those people that say that doctors and nurses are lying, that's impossible. There's too many of them. I know some of them, they're not lying. People are dying. This is a thing. Wherever it came from, we can't say for certain. Wherever it's going, we can't say for certain. Whatever they're doing about it is up for debate, and we can't say for certain. But you have to try to keep, safe and sound and stay safe. And I used to be thinking to myself, well, it's an encroachment of our civil liberties to be staying at home and all this stuff. But the more I think about it, and don't get me wrong, I'm bored as heck. I really, really am bored. I can't take it. But just the very impact. I'm just thinking just from the environmental impact, you know, I wish they would keep us at home for like long enough that the ozone could rebuild itself and the earth can maybe heal itself. This, you know, may be the only time we ever stop. So maybe we shouldn't be in such a rush to get back to it, to get back to ruining our environment. We're the only, you know, organism that ruins its environment actively. Even a virus, even, you know, a virus like COVID-19, it doesn't want to kill you. It wants you to live. It wants to proliferate. It wants to be spread. It doesn't want to kill the host. Why do we want to kill the earth? Stay home. Don't pollute. Don't get the virus. In the meantime, it's like a, you know, maybe it's a win-win situation. We could look at it that way. The vaccine issue, sure, I'm still wary because of all the craziness that people are saying. Oh my God, it's going to kill you. It's going to sterilize you. It's going to have a chip in it. If you don't get it, you're going to get a chip. You got to get a chip either way. I don't know. I don't want any friggin' chip. If I get a vaccine, it's going to have to be not mandatory. Like if they say, you know, here you go, you can have it, I'd be way more likely to just go and get it, like, than if somebody told me you have to do this. I think it's kind of like some people are just like that. Like if you tell somebody, I think of one person in particular, like if you tell them, you know, do this because it's important, you have to do this, they won't do it just out of spite because you said it. So sometimes you have to like give people the facts and let them come to their own conclusions. And if they are the wrong conclusions, then, well, so be it. If everyone else is vaccinated and a couple people aren't and they end up getting sick and whatever, then that's their problem, isn't it? Nevertheless, we've got more stuff going on. So I said, like, Ontario's opening for business. Canada's opening a little bit for business. Iceland is opening for business. You can go and visit Iceland. Did you know that? So, yeah, sign me up. Sounds like a plan. I don't know. I've always wanted to go to Iceland. It's not icy like they say. Greenland is the icy one. Iceland is supposed to be beautiful. And anyway, there's a lot of ice, but not as much as, you know, is described in the name. Maybe if you're like from Egypt, it's pretty icy, but being from Canada, you know, it's relative. New study here. I don't know how they come up with this stuff, but a new study says that for people who speak loudly, don't, because tiny particles leave your mouth and go flying up to 14 feet in front of you, and they can infect people with the virus. So shut up. Gosh, just annoying. Do you clean your phone? It's one of the filthiest things you own. Just keep that in mind if you're sanitizing. Also, the handle of your bathroom door. When is the last time you sanitized that? Yeah, 12% of us incidentally take our phone in the shower. So for those 12%, I'd like to know, are you washing the phone in the shower with you? Like, do you use the loofah on the phone? Incidentally, 12% of cell phones apparently get ruined by dogs as well. So, you know, the old adage, my dog ate my homework. Apparently, you can actually, or it has been said and done, that my dog ate my cell phone. It'd be interesting if it rang and, you know, it's in the dog's stomach and somehow the speakerphone still worked or something. Like, I don't know. It just be, or the Bluetooth worked. So you like, the dog was your phone and you went everywhere. I don't know. And then wireless charging. So the whole life of the dog, you had the cell phone inside the dog and always wireless charge the cell phone and use your Bluetooth. So your dog was your cell phone. I have too much time. I have too much time on my hand. Anyway, how are you managing the stress of staying home? Clearly, I'm coming up with elaborate dog cell phone scenarios and other such important things. But I don't know. There's all kinds of things you can do. Like I said, staying busy, starting a YouTube channel, doing, maybe having an artistic outlet of some sort, whether that's playing an instrument or singing or some sort of visual art. Some people rely on medicine or traditional medicine like herbs and such, not the herbs and spices as found in the kernel. But I mean, for example, where I live here in southwestern Ontario, we're one of the largest producers of ginseng in the world. And ginseng is known to be an adaptogen. So it's very good at mitigating stress, apparently helping with one's energy, balancing the immune system, a whole host of benefits, actually. We'll get into some of these cool natural things that you can look into yourself, and they can potentially have other benefits as well. Of course, I'm not a doctor, so keep that in mind. But let's talk a little bit about, but let's talk a little bit more about that in the future, and go over some of the cooler things out there that can actually work, or actually, I don't know, there's all kinds of things now they say it can make you smarter, can make you better, can make you, I don't know, live longer. Who knows, right? But let's talk about them anyway. Meantime, enjoy your day. Don't get too stressed. And until next time, take care of yourself and each other. I'm Michael Badaway, signing off.